In Season 2, Episode 7 of Fallout, Clancy Brown makes an appearance as the pre-war President of the United States, and while his appearance is only brief, the design of him really got me thinking. Little is known about the main chapter of the Enclave, and more importantly, the President of the United States after the bombs dropped on October 23, 2077. While several in-game references, such as terminals and news articles, note that the acting president and several high-ranking officials of the US government had vanished from public view in the period leading up to the Great War, there is little to no knowledge about what was actually happening on the Poseidon oil rig or what the Enclave were doing between 2077 and the late 2190s. This is where the introduction of Clancy Brown as the acting president of the United States before the war is worth noting. If we look at his appearance, he fits perfectly as the stereotypical politician you'd expect to see for the president, but I couldn't help but notice how his distinct features show a strong resemblance to another member of the Enclave, President Dick Richardson from Fallout 2. This similarity is worth noting because the only information we have about past presidents of the Enclave is from the Fallout Bible and Fallout 2, stating that the President Richardson of 2242 directly succeeded his father as President of the United States in March of 2220. Given the existence of cryostasis and its use in the world and in particular the show, is it possible that the president we see in the show is actually President Richardson Sr.? If we take the Fallout Bible as a reliable, even if not strictly canon, source of information, then we can conclude that there was little to no activity from the human members of the Enclave after the bombs dropped in 2077, up until when operations resumed on the oil rig in 2198, with the only exception being an all-clear notice from the Enclave given to Vault 8 to open, which could have been automated. Given how we've seen how cryostasis is used by Vault-Tec in the show, it would make sense if the Enclave had something similar in place to protect those at the highest levels of government to survive the worst of the end of the world.